What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dylan.
I'm Jalen.
What we got today?
Episode 4 of Daredevil. Okay, and again.
Yeah. I can already tell by the thumbnail.
Frank
is here.
Is here. Okay.
Boy, is he? We about to have us a good one.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and it's like, what did it say, 55 minutes?
So, yeah.
It's a decent length episode.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Hey, man, I'm just ready to hop in, man.
I am
don't wanna take too much longer. So, without further ado, y'all make sure y'all thumbs up the video, subscribe if you like the content, and hit that bell button for all the notifications.
Thank you, New York. It's humbling to be speaking to you.
Ooh.
I feel like we got a good one.
We better have a good one.
As if at any moment things could explode.
I don't want nothing less than
Right, especially with
damn
Frank.
near perfection.
PD, do not move. Remember I told you.
It's usually always pretty good though when
Yeah.
when Frank and Matt is like together interacting and stuff. And John Bernthal is just
Oh,
he's great.
yeah, he's a good actor.
Like it doesn't track.
Mr. Ayala, yes or no? Are you the vigilante known as the White Tiger?
Damn, I still remember that.
Not guilty.
You killed that man, Matt. Ooh.
Y'all gonna piss Frank off. Acting like y'all him.
Using my name in vain.
That man still look clean.
Mm-hmm.
And he got shot in the head.
Right.
Single kill shot at extreme close range and no one found the casing.
It's not on the body, it's not my problem.
What response is that?
They killed him, didn't they? The police.
We don't know. We don't know that, Angela.
Come on. You're a lawyer. You ain't.
I mean, yeah. It's pretty obvious.
Because he was just Hector from the Heights, and they're the fucking cops.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, she speaking some wisdom.
Yeah, she is.
It's not.
Straight facts.
It's not.
I know. It's okay. Listen to me. You have to believe that someone will find his killer, okay?
No, you don't.
You understand?
It's not always true. Or at least not when you leave it up to the law.
All right.
You know. Especially when they the ones who did it.
Exactly.
It's like, you ain't never gonna find it.
We're gonna look into this case. We found nothing.
Oh, is this our first look at, I forget his name? Yeah, this guy.
Oh. Now, who is he supposed to be?
About to find out.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I think his name is Muse. Muse? Yeah, something like that.
Muse?
Muse, yeah, something like that.
Oh.
I don't know too much about him, but it's crazy because, like, they don't even need Kingpin to make him corrupt. Like, 'cause that was why they was corrupt in the last, 3 seasons. But
Yeah, but now,
even without Kingpin, y'all corrupt.
Oh, yeah.
Which is not surprising,
Yeah.
It's like that in the real world. I mean,
Yeah.
plenty of them is corrupt. But, like, I mean, old girl was speaking some truth. Like,
All right. Like, come on, man.
Matt just, he needs to understand that. Like, because he's on this whole trip of, trusting in the law and,
Yeah.
believing in justice and this and that. And to a certain degree, yes, that can work, but he also has to be realistic.
All right.
You cannot be blind. No pun intended. I swear there was no pun intended. You cannot be blind to the fact that the system is corrupt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And as a lawyer, you definitely should know that.
Oh, right.
Like, you should be one of the main ones to know that.
And at this point, I just feel like he's saying it to make himself believe it more so than everybody else.
Exactly. There's more of that, like, projecting that we was talking about a couple episodes back.
Okay.
Oh, snap.
Where they at?
What we doing? Oh, it's this guy.
Oh.
Is that
Take off.
But come on! Dude, Fisk is riding you way too hard this whole invite ace.
Is that the reporter chick or is that somebody else?
It kind of looked like her.
Talking about any normal job, we would take a few more shots, hit up that spot on 23rd, sleep on the train, take a shower, go to work.
Sleep on the train.
What kind of normal routine is that?
Don't want to be doing that.
No, what?
Seriously, like this afternoon, we're supposed to meet with the Clean Green Hollands. It's this new tech company with this dope recycling ideas, you know?
No recycling, that could be cool.
It's awesome. It would actually decrease garbage output.
What?
It's genius.
You know, this guy kind of talks too much, like for Kingpin, you know, like from his perspective, like this guy kind of off a little too.
He a loose cannon a little bit.
I am starving. Ooh, I can go for some corn cakes right now.
No.
Go on. No, just a quick bite.
I can't. Stop making me feel guilty.
Okay, fine. Let's get Captain Planet here ACAP.
Yeah, she don't know about how her father died. I could have sworn that was public knowledge.
I thought so too.
Maybe not though.
What the hell?
You want butter toffee or caramel with peanuts?
Butter toffee.
Toffee for the men.
Man, you can't eat that. Hey, Wilcox, are these boxes evidence?
Nah, the mother boxes was ever.
What?
Ready? Let's go.
Big ass Timberland boots.
Wouldn't be New York without the Timbs, man.
Hey.
Hey, hi, how are you? I heard Hector's niece came to the morgue.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
Did she...
No, God, no. No kid should see that.
Okay, look.
Definitely.
A freebie this month. Can you just meet him down in detention?
You had me at freebie.
Thank you.
I wonder if they used that background like screen that they use now for that shot. Or was that was just a green screen?
Explore this. We can't really make any progress.
Adam. I'd rather not.
I understand. But I would urge you to sit in the discomfort and maybe just for a moment we can acknowledge the affair.
A dinner party. Betrayal.
You were gone. I didn't know when or if you were ever coming back.
You knew.
Oh, she had an affair?
You left. That was a betrayal.
You know why?
Let's let Vanessa speak for a moment. Tell me about Adam.
You're asking for details?
No.
I was wondering, like, what are you talking about, like Adam? Damn, she had an affair?
Him.
It was his hand. Beautiful sketches, I mean, just...
Can we not?
It was like finding a clay at a garage sale. It was just...
You had an affair with him because he could draw? What the hell? What kind of... I mean, you know what? Hey, if Kingpin like it, then something must be wrong.
He ain't lying.
My father, he drank. He, gambled. His behavior aided my mother. Crushed her. I never respected her for that. I needed to feel alive, not crushed down.
And the first thing you thought to do was to sleep with somebody?
I never had a reason to.
Did she ever think to, like, tell him this?
Obviously not.
I assume you want to move forward from this. Did you end the affair?
Never had the opportunity.
Wilson, did you confront this man?
Yes.
He ain't here with us no more.
We had a dialogue.
What kind of dialogue?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he ain't.
I want to go back to the first question I asked you during your intake. Are we here to dissolve a marriage or preserve one? I want you to think about it. Really think about it.
I mean, to be honest with you, it sounds like she wants to dissolve it and he wants to preserve it.
Good work today. If you two don't mind, I'd love to speak to Vanessa alone for a moment, please. Just the two.
Is the two? What you mean, though? Why just her?
Is something wrong, Dr. Glenn?
Based on the nature of our discussion today, I feel obligated to ask. Do you feel safe in your marriage?
How sweet of you. My husband is capable of many, many things, some of them extreme. Harming me is not one of them.
You should know that she ain't no freaking regular chick either. Like
she ain't
clean. She chose to stay with him.
She got blood on her hands.
She knows what he did.
I wish I could be a vigilante.
Don't we all? The weird thing is, it doesn't seem like she ever made any attempt to really find him or confront him about anything when he supposedly left. So, which is like
Leroy Bradford. Is there a Leroy Bradford?
Hey, look at this. I get the friggin' blind dude.
Yeah, man. It's one of the best ones you got.
Yeah.
Cashier is willing to testify she was an eyewitness to the whole thing, and the store security guard will testify that when he detained you, you were in possession of multiple boxes of fiddle faddle.
You fiddle faddle? What the? Come on, man.
They at least got some frosted flakes.
So the Corner recovered outside of the store.
But I paid for that shit last week.
Unfortunately, it doesn't really work like that.
Also, I saw them cops eating 2 boxes of that shit.
Now that I'm entirely willing to believe.
Then how come they don't arrest themselves?
You know they don't do that. What kind of question is that?
But the complexity of that aside, we're here because they arrested you.
Could it have been a scroll?
Nope. And the bigger problem...
You know, I really like that he asked that question.
Then go out there and do your job and get me some probation.
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
See? See, that's funny. Because you can't see.
Oh, my God. You did all of this over 5 hours?
Yeah, that is crazy. That was interesting. Interesting, like interaction between Matt and somebody doing lawyer work.
Stole some caramel corn from a bodega.
Yep, that's the guy.
Looks like we went 30 days.
He said he paid for it though.
He said he paid for it last week and came to pick it up.
Who does it?
All right.
Can I go 5 days community service on the trespass?
What did he pay with? Cash or card? There's got to be some type of like, history log or whatever.
How'd you know I was Latvian?
Pretty sure you snuck a piece of honey cake for breakfast.
Wow.
It's a blind thing. Heightened senses and all.
I can imagine wanting to know a little bit more about that.
Plus,
you already got a therapist.
Wait a minute.
What can I say? The guy has strong preferences.
Yeah, well, so do I. So, how about this 20 days?
Hey, man, what is this, man?
What's she trying to get into?
Is it the glasses?
It's the glasses.
I'm about to give me some red shades, man. I'm about to give me some.
Don't go out here. You don't know what you setting yourself up for.
Oh.
Damn, this guy again.
Officer Powell. Thought I recognized that voice. Shit, I gotta go.
I don't like his face.
I was just about to say, I don't like it either.
My grandfather wore this badge. My father wore this badge.
So what?
You ain't honored.
That don't mean nothing. You a piece of shit.
I wear this fucking badge with honor, Council.
No, you don't.
You still a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Even if you ain't lying. It's still crazy that he just got off like that.
Yeah.
Like, if I was the cop, I would have exposed him. You let me walk away?
Wait a minute.
I'm about to tell everybody.
But see, if he exposed him, he know that he gonna have to expose some more stuff and shoot.
I mean, but they cops, they probably got some, like, ways around it.
He probably don't.
Some stuff.
I told the people of the city I was going to come out of the gate strong. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Hell yeah. Sir.
Daniel, I want you to organize a press conference.
You want him to do?
Why?
That seems like more of a job for her.
All right.
The violence makes people uneasy. This is an ambitious goal. It's a worthy goal. I'm not saying we shouldn't do it. I'm just saying we need to start smaller.
That could be our next campaign slogan.
What would you know about campaign slogans?
Yes, let's commission that study.
We can't do that without the council's approval.
Get the council.
No. And we can't get their approval until we ask the public advocate to put it on the docket.
That's the first step.
Yes, sir.
Good question.
I mean,
you should have started with that.
Yeah.
Full days I like. I am all yours.
This is the most reasonable I've ever seen Kingpin.
Yeah.
I was basically gonna say everything.
Oh my God! Please shut up.
I'm still trying to figure out why this guy's here.
I don't.
Like, who is he? Like,
They just need to use.
why? No offense to the actor, but like, why is his character in the show?
Oh my God!
I don't get it. He feels out of place. He even felt out of place in that bar.
He did.
I don't think I said it, but I'm like,
Great news.
You got me that probation.
Nope. I got you 10 days on which you do 7 minus today. You get the weekend bounce back, and you are out on Friday.
How is that great news?
Leroy, the least you've gotten in your last 10 cases is 20 days. Anything below 30 is a gift. 10 is a miracle.
Look, I said probation, and I meant probation.
Stuff, Leroy. There is no probation to be had here. This is the best deal you're gonna get.
So why not get the caramel corn? I like that shit, and it tastes good. And for that, they're willing to spend 5 times more to lock me up than they're willing to spend to feed me. And you come in here and tell me that that's a gift?
what kind of? I understand it, but like, what kind of point are you making here?
That's what I'm.
Because it sounded like you just admitted to stealing. Now, but you're saying you're not stealing and you paid for it. So I'm really confused here.
We're trying to work with you, buddy, but you ain't working.
You gotta give him something else than that. I understand your story, but a story doesn't really help you in the law.
Yeah.
You need to tell him how you paid for it and when you paid for it, if you actually paid for it.
I just think at this point he talking out his ass.
Possibly, I don't know.
Because I mean, what?
We'll see. Like, if his thing is just, he's poor and been living on the street and they not really doing anything to help him, so maybe he has, okay, I get it, but like, there's nothing that Matt or any lawyer can do about that.
All right.
So take the 10 days.
Right. That's the best offer you're going to get.
Because you're not going to get off if you're actually guilty, but
I don't know, man. You're going to have to do something different when you get out so that you can sustain your living and stop stealing caramel boxes.
Right?
Oh,
man, I was doing a lot of talking, so I don't know if they said it, but like,
Just wonderful. Children have such...
Did he just pop up at a regular school?
I guess.
Now for our next one.
No.
He's I don't blame him.
Wonderful. And, as they say, the city never sleeps.
Sorry, kids. I got work to do, and I don't feel like hearing you sing.
Man, I would have cut it halfway through. Oh, look, I
gotta go.
I got an appointment.
I gotta finish building this city.
They're calling you a union buster, so we've roomed the meeting off the schedule.
A union buster.
Leaks happen.
Not in my administration, it doesn't. I want an all-hands meeting now!
There goes that old fist coming out.
It's on your calendar. Latvian hair.
Hey, man, old fist would come out for me, too, if I had to sit through that damn part.
Not no more. See?
Damn, again?
Y'all about to make this man crack.
Why they...
The same song, too? In a different language?
One of you leaked this. I will find out!
It was me, sir. I screwed up.
Yeah, I wouldn't be saying that, that kind of sounds...
Wrong
like a threat.
timing.
No, I'm talking about Kingpin.
Out!
He's mine, sir. Whatever he did, it's on me.
Okay, fine. Suit yourself. You can go down with the ship.
You brought him in?
I want to say that I'm eternally loyal and forever grateful for the opportunity, and I'll spend the rest of my life forgetting how badly I screwed it up.
What?
Oh my God.
I don't like this speech, whatever you're giving right now.
Oh.
And from afar to support you and your mayorship.
That's all good. So I would not take him back still. Like, he seems too incompetent to hire.
Yeah.
At least not here.
Loyalty and courage. 2 qualities that are not easily replicated.
Sir, I don't deserve to.
Please shut up. Oh my God.
Could you say that a few more times?
A few more.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. It'll never happen again.
I don't even believe him, man.
I can't tell if like he's just not good at acting or if like it was intentionally delivered that way. I don't. Maybe some of both. I don't know. It's something about him I'm just not really vibing with.
It's the character too.
Actually, have our back.
Oh, you lucky. Hey, hold up, man. You know, man, I know you got like super hearing, but that was like, if you really find that casing like that, that was like some next level super duper. What the?
You know.
What if it happened to roll the other way?
Right.
It would have made more sense if he just smelt the bullet being there.
Hey, yeah, just sniff it out,
He
man.
rolled a bottle, and from the sound of it, found it in a freaking sewer drain. What the?
Oh, you know, we're just gonna let it happen.
Next level, I don't even know what to call it.
Hello?
This is where you about to meet Frank?
Frank, where you staying? What is this?
Yeah. And why you had the door just open like that?
Frank!
God damn.
Okay.
God damn it.
What are you doing here?
Hey, Ben, good?
Don't look like it. What the hell?
Clyde and mine were shot, Frank. Guess whose logo I found on the bullet casing?
What's that got to do with me?
Yeah. Nothing to do with you, right? Silly me. Nice place you got here.
Hey, look at them guns here.
What the heck?
Got the whole Call of Duty loadout.
You know, you could use all this. It could be a service.
Yeah. Be
of service.
Matt,
Maybe a little bit scared. A little scared about what that means.
It's an interesting take. I like it. But yeah, no, sorry, buddy. Way off on that one.
Hey, he's spot on.
Oh.
That guilt, that shame, that's my home, Red. And I can see it on you. I can smell it on you. It's all over you.
I'm gonna come back another day, Frank. Maybe catch you at a better time.
No, don't leave. You need to hear this.
About saving lives. How about that friend of yours? You save his life.
Oh, damn.
It's not about him. You hate yourself. He's eating you up because you ain't done a goddamn thing about it.
God damn it. God damn you.
Hey, man, let the devil out.
Come on.
I apologize.
Are you sorry?
No, don't apologize.
First honest thing you did, Red.
It's not about him.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's clearly heavily about him. You came here looking for a vigilante. The very thing you gave up.
That's why he's eating at you. That's why he's eating at you, because you know you didn't do a goddamn thing, and it's gonna keep eating at you. It's gonna keep eating and eating and eating. There's no getting away with it. You understand?
Hey, man, he needed this little pep talk. He needed it.
I ran him down. Oh, for Christ's sake.
I did what I had to do. I let the system take care of the rest.
Oh, you and your goddamn system. You and
your system.
System. Christ! So what now? Everyday Bullseye goes to the chow hall, eats his slop. You know he...
His 3 meals.
Right.
A bed to sleep in. So Frank already knew about them imposters.
So
he gonna do something about it? Well, never mind.
Shit, if I was him, I would.
I mean,
hey man,
try.
I assumed. It's what a prudent psychiatrist would ask.
I told her I did. And I wasn't lying.
You feel that way?
I do. But Wilson, should I?
Should you?
I learned the power of persuasion. How to move men's minds or break their bodies. But forgiveness, that wasn't a part of who he was.
Not at all. He ain't really lived long enough to even get to that point.
Yeah.
I'm not the same woman I was when you left.
No, you aren't, are you? You are something even more extraordinary.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think you were trying to avoid me.
So sorry.
Honestly, with the way that Vanessa's arc is kind of going, it kind of feels like she's going to become more of an enemy than a friend.
You come home late one night and my mind is spinning. I mean, what if he fell into the subway tracks? Maybe somebody kidnapped him.
Kidnapped?
Maybe he needed a Heimlich and there was no one to give it. I'm excellent at the Heimlich.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute.
Just one of those days, none of which you can tell me about.
Oh, you know, I can tell you pretty much anything you want to know.
Right?
Mm-hmm. I just have to kill you.
Well, and the irony. Hey, man, he just got a little talking to, with Frank.
Now he about to get
now he got another therapist section. Yeah.
No.
He might be coming back soon.
He might. Just might.
You just need one more thing.
Put the mask on, man.
Now before that.
Put the mask on.
Or maybe he will put the mask on.
Was that a blood splatter?
Look like it. Okay.
He got him in a lot of colors I ain't remember.
What kind of meal is that?
Sausage and panini.
What you eating? Where you get that from?
At least it ain't eggs.
Well, somebody in there with him, or not with him, but like that he was walking to, I think. Is this oh boy?
Mayor Fisk.
The one that she had the affair with?
Oh, Adam?
I wonder, would you agree with that, Adam?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fisk.
Well, he didn't lie. He didn't, he didn't kill him or anything.
Let me out!
You better not beat it. Okay, that was a long pause.
No.
I was about to, no way they was about to do that.
I was gonna say. Okay. Oh, what? What the hell? What?
Damn, no warm up. Oh, wow. This was a good one.
Yeah.
This was a good one, y'all.
Yeah.
A lot of meat and potatoes on this one. I gotta say, before I even address the Matt and Frank side of things, I really want to kind of touch on the black dude and that side of things.
Oh, yeah.
So it seems like by the end of the episode, it seems like he actually did steal.
Yeah.
whatever that was.
Yeah.
What did they say it was? Like a
boxes of caramel cookie shits. I don't even know. Some fiddle wackle, whatever the hell it was called.
You know, this is one of those situations where it's kind of a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
Type of situation.
Yeah.
I don't just mean like from his standpoint, but I mean like from how I'm viewing it. Because on one hand, like, I understand, I get his problem.
Right.
We hear it a lot.
Yeah.
We know a lot of people who've been through the same thing. Hell, we've probably been through similar things.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like you still did it though.
Yeah.
And lied about it.
You know, at first he was like, oh man, but I did this and I do that, you know, trying to like make excuses or find some means to get out of it. But then when he was like, you know, you gonna have to serve some time. It ain't no probation on this.
Yeah.
You know, you have a record. I can't help you in the way that you want me to, but I can still help you, you know. But you gonna have to do some time.
Yeah. It's and I hate to say it, but it needs to be said. You brought this on yourself.
No, it does need to be said.
And we're talking about a fake character right now, but this also applies to a lot of us. There is a whole lot of truth in the fact that there is some injustices with our people when it comes to us and the law and how the law treats us. But at the same time, there's some very obvious things that a lot of us do, or in this case, that he did, that he doesn't even want to admit that he did.
It's
like
just,
you committed that crime.
Right.
And you know you had a history of this stuff happening. You know you was probably on some type of similar, you know, 3 strikes type of, you know, timing, and one more and you gonna get damn near life or whatever you got.
Right.
So it's like you knew what this was. Now, I don't know his situation. I don't know if he's been trying to get a job. I don't know if...
Right. You know, they never disclosed none of that. But one thing that he did bring up was pretty much just like this whole system of, you know, it's never enough to basically survive on your own. You know, you try and go get help. You know, you got to go through hoops and loops and all of this stuff to just get, you know, food stamps, just get some type of aid. And if you miss it or whatever, you know,
did he say he was homeless?
I don't think
that
he said that. But, you know, that part I do understand. But it's also, it's kind of like you have to, especially if you've been doing this for a while now and you know the game of what it is, you have to do something different. You know, like, it's so easy to do the same stuff and like be in that proverbial like loop, you know, but the moment that you do something different that, you know, and I mean, like you said, we don't know what kind of jobs or whatever, they never disclose, but
I mean, even if he
you gotta
was
do something
trying
like that
to get a job.
Right,
or
you know,
something.
like, and they never said anything
Some
like
type
that.
of assistance program or,
right,
you know, whatever it is.
You know, you have a couple side hustles or something, man. Like, you got to do something because...
Hey, man, I done seen plenty. We've all probably seen, if you grew up in big cities, some random motherfucker at a train station
selling socks.
Yeah, doing whatever it is. Dancing, singing, selling, whatever it is.
Whatever you gotta do, man. I mean,
I don't know if you've been trying to do any of that. He said he was asking for change, but I mean,
you weren't asking,
but like
right.
that ain't enough, clearly.
Right.
But it's not sounding like, or I won't say that. You didn't say whether or not you were trying to really look for a way to earn an income.
Right.
Asking for money is one thing, but trying to actually get a job or look for some type of, you know, assistance program to, you know, earn some money, get your own money instead of asking, you know, that's different.
Right.
Right? Again, I understand it. I get it. If things are rough for you and maybe you just haven't had any luck with getting a job or, you know, whatever assistance program you might have tried to, you know, get are not really assisting you. So maybe you had to do something like that. All right, cool. Why are you lying and why are you acting like you didn't do it to the lawyer?
Right, because that's
somebody
not
who's
gonna help
clearly
you.
trying to help you.
That's not gonna help you. That's not gonna.
He said you were facing what? 20 years, or whatever? How many years?
A couple of years.
And then he brought that down and to 10 days in jail.
Like, come on now.
Like you stole it. And there's footage.
Also, too, I hate to say it, but it's like even with everything that he said, there being truth, you know that you did it. That's some of the consequences that you have to just accept comes with it. It's not necessarily a good thing. It's not a good thing, but it's for a better means. Robin was stealing from the rich to help the poor. He knew the stealing was still bad, but he still did it. But there's consequences. It's consequences to all of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he wasn't.
I just don't really like how, and I've seen it with, I've seen it in real life, but I just don't like when you did something wrong, but then you act like you didn't do something wrong, and then you try and use that whole race card and everything. And
I don't even really think he was using a race card. It was more so just him not really. It's being more impoverished. And
it came across as more of that, but also it's pretty clear that he's also talking about the black experience, even if he didn't use those words. But he may have not used that thing specifically. But
I wouldn't go that far, but I would say that it's one of those things where, because it's a lot of poor people, white, black, that have that same mentality. So it's like you're doing stuff that is bad to justify a better cause, but you still know that the act that you're doing is bad. It's still gonna come with consequences.
Well, regardless of whether it was a race thing or just a poor thing, or if it was whatever the case is, you put whatever name you want to put in. I just don't like when you did something wrong and you act like you didn't do it wrong, and then you use whatever example it may be of some type of injustice to get out of what you did wrong. Because to me, that only makes whatever that case is, it only makes it worse. Well, even if it was, let's say, for example, a race thing, well, that's a very real problem. But you're using it for a situation where that actually didn't apply and you actually were in it wrong. So that's just going to make people who already treat us bad think that we guilty even more. Like, oh, y'all just lying, or you really did steal, or whatever it may be. It's like, no, we don't need that extra stuff added onto it. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't really like it when, people do that, because it just adds on extras to it. And I don't like that. You really should have just taken that 10 days.
I don't.
It really 10 days is really not that bad, to be honest. Yeah. I mean,
it's 10 days.
Don't get me wrong. Like, nobody wants to be in jail.
And technically, he was saying that it would. He said because he was in there for the weekend or whatever. So that would already go on his time. So it would actually be less days that he would be in Rikers Island.
Well, shit, even better.
Either way, it's like, yeah, do you want to be in jail? No. But at the same time, it's like, you stole 5 boxes of goddamn caramel treats.
And he said he paid for it like a week ago or something. And
I would be honest, I don't believe that he did. I don't believe he did that. I think it was just him talking out his ass. Oh, I did this, I did that, to try and at first make it seem like it wasn't what it was, but
that's what exactly gave me the red flag, like the first red flag, because it's like, cause I remember asking him, like, who does it, like who pays for it, and you come and gets it,
nobody,
a week later.
Right,
like, that already sounds sketchy.
Nah.
You never, and then I mentioned to you earlier in the episode, you didn't tell him when you paid. You didn't really tell him exactly when you paid for it and what you used to pay for it. There should be some type of law. He never said anything that would actually help the case. He was just, I'm going home.
Right.
I don't want to take that. I want to go home. I don't want to take that. I want to go home.
Like, no.
You just don't understand.
If any
and
smart person
and then he's
would,
a lawyer, and then he's disabled, and then you acting a fool. It's like you don't.
You
really,
disrespecting the very person that's actually helping you, because everybody else is like, nah, I'm not taking that. He's going to stay.
And to be completely honest with you, like, even though I can, understand your story and I can relate to it on a certain level, I don't really give a damn about that. Like, the way you was treating me, if I was Matt, I wouldn't give a damn about that.
Well,
like,
all right, then you could just serve your time.
Like, first of all, you telling lies.
Yeah.
You're not making a believable case. You acting the asshole. And I'm disabled and you making fun of it?
Come on, man.
First of all, I'm blind, not deaf.
And
you asking, can you hear me? I'm like, I just didn't like that.
So any person that would so-called pay for something in advance, they would keep a receipt. They would do something like that.
Especially if you're in this type of situation. Hey, man, I need them receipts.
I need every single thing that's going to help me in the long run, because you have a history with police in the system. Mm-hmm. Why would you not do anything to protect yourself? It's
see, that's the thing. Like,
it's just you keep
a lot of
doing
people
stuff that is stupid and is going to have consequences, and you just think,
you can't be stupid in this world.
Yeah.
A lot of people are, but you can't be stupid.
And it wasn't no squirrels, okay? It wasn't the squirrels. It was you.
But yeah, I know that was a little touchy subject. I really wanted to touch on that because like that really kind of, when I see things like that, that really kind of irritates me because like I said, when it comes to situations like that, we already deal with enough. Mm-hmm. But with you using it in a bad way like that, it's only gonna make the other side look at it even worse, and treat it even worse, because they're like, oh, look at this example right here. Well, he was actually lying. He actually stole that. So y'all, it's that type of thing, and we don't need that. We really don't. Whether it's race, poor, whatever it may be, we don't need that. But now we got that out of the way. The other huge part of the episode was Matt going to see Frank. You needed that about 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, buddy.
Maybe 3, because it's the 4th episode.
It's long overdue.
Matt also, like, he really needed this talk with Frank. It's crazy to me when you think about it. He went to go see Frank to try and get Frank to go and do vigilante things, when he not only gave that up, but the other vigilante that he was helping, White Tiger, he was trying to get him to give it up.
Yeah,
so you're on this whole trip about giving it up and not doing it, trusting the law and doing serving the all of this BS. But you go to Frank for Frank to take care of business. First of all, Frank ain't gonna be doing nothing legal. Right. Like, it felt hypocritical.
Well, yeah, it definitely was. Because it goes back into that thing of like certain things that Matt be saying. He really it's a projection. He's trying to make himself believe it more than he is the other person that he's telling it to. That's why Frank was like, well, you really here, what do you say, for forgiveness or permission? For permission. And that's really what it was, because it's like,
he's scared.
You right.
That's
like
what it is.
You it's some dark things that have happened. You lost a good friend, a brother, a family member. You tried to help, and you couldn't do what you wanted to do. You couldn't prevent that. But to lie to yourself and a lot of other people on top of that, to say, oh, the law, leave it to the law, leave it to the justice and you know damn well the whole reason that you put on this mask, that you started to be Daredevil, was because you couldn't trust the law. The reason you're a lawyer, yeah, right. The reason you're a lawyer is because there are cases, there are people who unjustly get put into things, and they deserve to be protected. They deserve to have some type of fight.
And he's seen it for years.
Right.
Both on the vigilante side and the law side.
Right. So it's like, nah, okay? There's only so much that you can tell yourself before you got to be like, yeah, this ain't working. Okay? This ain't working. And
but,
he,
Frank lit a
fire
that
on.
Fuse. I felt it. He felt it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, maybe you're right. Right, yeah, say his name. You're right, though. Maybe all he needs to do is, maybe he don't even need to put on the mask. Maybe he just needs to touch it.
Just a little touch. We seen him at the end.
Feel the horn a little bit.
Feel the horn. just caress the horns,
Yeah, pick it up. You ain't gotta put it on.
See how it smells coming out the box,
Yeah.
Take a good sniff. Inhale.
Mm-hmm. Rub your fingers across the suit. Make sure you ain't no holes and tears.
No tears.
Yeah. Go wash it real quick.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah.
Actually, see if it fit nice. The lights changed in a year. Let's see if it, need some altercations.
Mm-hmm. And we just got our first official look at. I guess he's gonna be like the main villain. The Muse character that I mentioned?
Now this...
And he looked real sadistic.
Yeah.
We just got a little glimpse in. This boy looking like Saul. And
it was giving a little bit of American Horror Story vibes.
All of that.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Saul,
bodies hanging up.
Blood and some ghetto blood infusion boxes.
He's some artist. Hey, Vanessa better watch out.
Hey, she into that. She into that.
Yeah, well, soon as she see how he make them strokes on that...
Oh,
that canvas.
The way he was using the blood, and it was just
Or he's here.
Yeah.
And clearly he's already had multiple victims.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who he's targeting specifically, but once Mac gets old and starts hearing about this, hey man, you gonna have to bring that double up.
Right, you can't let the law just handle this one.
The law ain't about to handle him.
And then on top of that, you already know it's a lot of corrupt cops out there. The law, you can't be trusted all the time, man.
Yeah.
You gotta...
He literally just fought a crooked cop.
2 crooked cops. And he know that it's a gang of them trying to be use the Punisher and stuff. Like, come on, Matt.
Hey, man.
Who you telling this to?
Somebody needed to knock some sense into him, and I knew Frank was gonna be it. Now he probably needs to literally knock a little bit more sense into him, but he did enough. He did just enough. I think he lit a little spark. That spark is gonna grow.
Yeah.
Give it a little bit more oxygen. That's what music's for. He gonna blow more oxygen in there. And then Kingpin, something's probably gonna. Make him go back to his old ways.
I think all that singing made him have flashbacks.
Make me have flashbacks, and I ain't even did nothing.
No more. I have a city to take care of.
He got old boy locked up and stuff. Honestly, I said it already, but I think Vanessa is. First of all, I don't think that they getting back together.
I don't know.
I don't see that.
I don't know.
To be honest with you, with how she's changed and the way she's acting, and I don't even want them to be back together. Like she doesn't seem like she wants to be back with him. She keeps bringing up that he left and she's different or changed now and whatever this and whatever that. Like the way she's acting towards him is so standoffish and like just kind of. Like, it feels like enemies, which I don't really understand why it's that strong, because she seems to, like, hate him. Like, that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from her.
Like, it feels like it was much more than just an affair that happened for there to be this much, like, hate.
But see, that's not even why she hates him. That was just what she did because he left. Her only reasoning is that he left.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like
I guess in the trauma with like her dad, whatever it was.
Right. But I feel like there's more that happened in that they're just like.
It feels like it should be more.
And also too, a thought just occurred. What if the dude that Fisk got ain't the Adam that she was with? What if? And it's just reaching here. Just reaching. What if the artist really was the Muse?
I mean, that would be one hell of a twist.
Because I mean,
That would be one hell of a. But I think it is him though. I think it is him. I mean, it would be a crazy twist if that actually happens.
Like,
if that actually happens, that would be one crazy guess. But I think that is actually him.
Okay.
And maybe that's also part of the reason why she hates him, because maybe not only so she slept with him and had an affair with him, and like because she knows that Kingpin has him or did something with him, that's why she hates him or whatever. But like, I don't know, like whatever it is, I don't know if I really like Vanessa like that.
Yeah, she's evil now.
I mean, like, she wasn't ever like one of my favorite characters, but I was cool with her. Even though, like, I always knew that something was kind of off with her, because, like, she almost damn near immediately went to Fist when he told her about his whole, like, you know, Kingpin stuff.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, cause remember, like, he met her, and then, like, at first he didn't tell her,
right,
you know, anything about what he did, and then, like, it was revealed somehow, and then like she stayed with him. It's like, so like something is clearly wrong with you if you see somebody like this who's clearly
that's
messed
the man
up.
for me. That's my husband.
And then like her thing with art too is kind of. I mean, don't get me. I love art, but like your thing with art is kind of weird. Like
it's like it's almost like an escapism type thing.
I don't know. Hey, you can call it whatever you call it.
I mean, because she obviously got some problems, so she gonna have to obsess over something to like get it out, And I don't know, man.
Hey, man.
Oh no.
Shit, if all it took was a stroke of a brush to get you, like,
don't bring no.
But then again, like, that's how Kingpin got with her. Like, he came in to get some art. And because how he admired the art.
That's
the art,
right.
like, yeah.
That's right.
That's what she really into. She ain't cared nothing about that. She just wanted somebody that was really into art and shit. Real creative and
I love the things he did.
The way she was talking about it too, when they brought, what's his name? Adam?
Yeah, Adam.
When they brought him up, and the way she was talking about it, how describing like the way he was drawing a paint or whatever it was, and like explaining why she like had an affair, like that was so dirty to me. Like your husband, and they're still technically husband and wife. Your husband is sitting right here, and y'all are in therapy. Supposedly trying to fix this, and the way you was like talking about it,
she was going down memory lane. It was happening all over again.
That didn't sound like you had any remorse, or like you wasn't sorry about anything, or like it sounded like you would go right back to him if you saw him.
She probably would. That's probably why Fist got him locked up right now.
That's crazy. Like, honestly, I don't know. Fist he does really seem to have changed his ways somewhat. Clearly not all the way. But honestly, I would just kill him. I mean, ain't no point in keeping him. Like, I would just kill him. I mean, I would not even take Vanessa. Now, I think he's got some type of obsession or something with her. Because, like, I don't care if y'all was married and was in love at whatever point in time. Like, she's clearly changed so much, and that alongside her having that affair and seemingly still wanting that dude. I wouldn't take her back.
He got a toxic obsession with this woman.
She's not even supporting you as mayor. Like,
she's just in the back. She's just there.
Yeah,
and she can't even do that right.
I wouldn't take her back at all. I mentioned it earlier, but like she never even, or at least it sounds like she never even made an attempt to go to him.
Yeah.
Or find him and go to him. She never thought to mention any of that, what she's saying now in therapy to him, which was really weird. And to me, that lets me know that you didn't really care.
Yeah, you wasn't as
down, right? You didn't really care.
For him
you chose to run this business.
She was like, "Nah, man, let me go where the money at."
Like you didn't. I mean, unless I'm wrong about this, but you didn't get with Wilson because he had this business. You got with him because you loved him or liked him.
Or so she said.
But I could be wrong about
so
that.
she
Because
said.
if you actually, because, maybe, I didn't think about this, but maybe you actually did get with Fist because you saw what kind of, power he had on the ground. And that's why you was like, oh, I love him now.
It's enticing.
You
Like,
know,
let me
'cause
love
like
this
I did
man
just
so I
say
can take it
earlier,
over.
like, yeah, she damn near almost immediately went with him. So, like, that explains why she chose to stay and run the business even though he left. Because to me, if I'm with a person that I actually love, and they running a business, but then they decide to, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go there. I want to leave it, go there. Or I'm going there too. Like,
What you mean, right?
Like, but clearly, I don't think she really loved him, and they're not truly. And even if she did, she don't love him now.
Oh yeah.
And
It's
I honestly don't want to see too much more of this therapy session. Like, I don't think it's gonna work out. I don't think it should work out. So that's where I'm at with it. I think she's gonna become some type of like threat.
Probably.
In fact, I think, if I have to take a guess, I think that she's going to be the reason he goes back to being Kingpin.
I can see that.
I think she's gonna end up doing something.
I can see that.
Because she's feeling herself now. She's been running the business and all of
Right.
this. So she got a little power, so she's feeling herself. So she's gonna do something that makes Kingpin turn back. Now I don't know if he's gonna go after her or not. I don't know if he's gonna kill her or not. Maybe not. But whatever it is, he's gonna go back to being Kingpin because of her. That's gonna be my guess. That's
He's
my
heartbroken.
guess. Yeah. But I'm going to rate this thing. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I like this one. This one was a solid one. I've been waiting on this.
Okay. I give it a 4.5.
Okay.
It was still solid. Still solid. There was, even though there was a lot that went on, I do still think it was, in some places it was a little bit slow. But still good. It was still good.
Yeah. Hey, that's how I was feeling with, a little bit of the last couple episodes. Just slow. But this one had a little bit more meat to me than the last couple episodes, I think. But hey, still 4.5, still great.
Still good.
Great score. So yeah. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments down below. And hey, on to the next one, y'all.
Peace.